Hello. 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 You know what I'm doing? I'm speaking directly into the mic. Look, the other way I could have taken this video is made a zipper reference, so let's be glad I did that instead.
Sibilance.
Okay. Anyways, what's going on, y'all? We're the Cinefanatics. My name's Robert Adams.
I'm usually the one who intros the videos, but my name's also Chris Adams.
And we are here today with another Schmoedown Inner Geekdom Tournament Championship.
That's why I
type
usually
game.
intro the videos.
There's a lot of words you have to say on those. That's amazing.
It's the next match in round 2 of the Inner Geekdom tournament for the Schmoedown. It's our virtual tournament because, hey, that's the world we live in now, apparently. It's Mike Kalinowski versus Eric Zipper. Wow, what's going to happen?
So
Apparently people are going to be making noise outside is what's going to happen. Whatever.
Here's the thing I would say we're kind of torn apart here. Before we get into our bracket, let's really settle exactly who we have winning this. Here's the thing. We've met Mike Kalinowski. We've had pictures taken with both him and Shannon. Nice guy.
I'm friends with him on Facebook.
Yeah, same. But we've hung out with Zipper. We've had beer with Zipper. We've talked to Zipper in depth. Zipper's a great guy.
I've talked to Mike in depth.
You're ruining my joke.
Yep.
So, when it comes down to who of these two are we voting for, do we think's going to win?
I'm not friends with Zipper on Facebook.
You are so killing this.
I don't think I am.
This is not the time to be checking that. Anyways, we're going with Kalinowski.
No,
Take a look at the bracket.
I am friends with Zipper on Facebook.
Well, cool. Glad you're friends with Zipper on Facebook.
I'm the butt now.
Yeah, you are. There's our bracket. You're looking at our bracket currently.
There.
Now it's back to us.
Back to you. No, back to me.
As you can see, we have Kalinowski winning this. Sorry, Zipper. Absolutely love you. Great person and all.
If everybody could win, everybody should.
But here's the thing to keep in mind. We also just said that we had Robert Parker winning against Chance.
Whoops.
Whoopsies.
I don't have to reference another YouTube video every single time someone says whoops.
I wasn't referencing. I was just felt like backing up your whoops with my whoopsies.
Yeah, so Robert Parker didn't win the match before, and we live in a world where Eric Zipper, who's been doing a lot of studying and a lot of preparation going into this season, improved a whole lot in his game, could actually take out Mike here. It's good TV.
Yeah.
Good TV.
This could be really great because we saw Korruption take the win over the Dungeon. And now we hopefully, maybe we could get into a point where we see the Dungeon take a win over Korruption. Not only that, but they're taking the win against essentially the king of Korruption.
The top tier competitor
That's where this could really be just jaw-dropping awesome, and you'll be glad you're watching a reaction.
Can Zipper take out the Golden Boy? Shannon would have some words about that. Kaiser has some words about that. We've already heard them have words before. We're going to hear them have words again. Is it raining, really?
In summer in Texas, water is falling from the sky.
It's 2020. Nothing surprises me anymore.
This is the end of the world, y'all.
Nothing surprises me anymore.
You know what else is the end of the world? This match, maybe. I don't know. That might be hyperbole. Let's just watch it anyways.
This is the dumbest intro you've ever done to a video. Cheer. Oh, okay. Just swallow the liquid. You don't need to hold on to it in your mouth that long.
Savoring it.
No.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Movie Trivia Schmoedown. It is the last quarterfinals
You know it, don't
match
you?
Here of the Inner Geekdom, and Mark Ellis.
Not immediately.
What a match we had yesterday. If not the favorite.
I'm gonna
of
assume
the
it's an
entire
Inner Geekdom
tournament,
movie reference,
Robert
though.
the Spider Parker getting eliminated by none other than another Korruption member, the Cobra, Chance Ellison. Biggest upset maybe of the year.
Oh,
And
okay, yeah.
Right away. Korruption
Yeah, that's right.
and the Dungeon, they're right back at it, not 24 hours later.
That's correct.
That's right, Christian. We are all still recovering.
Don't
from
worry
that
about it.
seismic shock.
I'm sure you all got it before me,
because
because
here comes Chance Ellison playing the role of John
Apparently we're
Goodman
slipping
in
on our Star Wars.
Arachnophobia.
I like Star
I'm
Wars.
told
Well,
that question
I'm
will not
kind of
be
burnt out on
today's
Star Wars
match
right now.
because it's inner geekdom, and once again we have an all-time great.
Oh, General
versus
Madine.
a competitor
Yeah, okay.
Who has shown a lot of fire and a lot of improvement, not only in preparation methods but in gameplay. I'm talking, of
That
course,
joke gets
about
too
the
old
latter
when you
being
can
Eric
only
Zipper
go,
and the
like,
former
right
Mike
there.
Kalinowski. is
yeah,
back.
because the shadow.
He is
You can
back,
also
but
see the
not
shadow
only do we
back
have
here.
a pretty
Light.
great matchup here because, as you mentioned, Zipper looked phenomenal against Emily Rose Jacobson. Yeah, a TKO, absolutely. Won by TKO over Finstock Exchange, picking up some more points for the dungeon. Got them out of the dungeon, if you will, with those particular points. And on the other side is Mike Kalinowski, the two-time Inner Geekdom champion. These two
Oh, Mikey boy.
do not like each other at all. Happen to hate each other. And one of the main reasons, Eric Zipper was a nice kid. He was a nice guy. He was with Winston Marshall. They had a great team. And shockingly, Eric Zipper turned on his buddy, turned on him.
Here
told him
goes
he didn't
the
wanna play with
shirtless
him anymore,
Zipper.
leaves him.
There's a
Turns out
topless
it was a
Zipper
big
right there.
boy by Grace Hancock
Oh, yeah.
and Korruption. Guess what? Mike Kalinowski was never going to give up the leadership role as Zipper.
And you guys
thought
think
he
that
would,
the,
and he threw him out.
$10 Patreon tier is too high for some of this content? I'm saying it's not high enough.
Under his wing and shaped him up completely. He hates Mike
there-
Kalinowski. Now I don't know if
there are higher
Kalinowski even
tiers.
cares about Zipper. Maybe that's a mistake going into this. I don't know.
But at the $10
Yeah,
tier, you
Christian,
get zipper
usually I would
nipples.
say somebody who, look, they were on a good
Who knows
faction
what
and
else
they've
is
just
available?
been kind of kicking
a
around,
heck of a
having
deal.
a cup of coffee at other places, and they land with Kaiser of all people. I would say, hey, beware of Kaiser because he's like one of those junkyard kids from the old Campbell Soup commercials. But I do have to say that Kaiser's somewhat Lombardi-like kind of methods have worked for Eric.
I just want to see Ellis and Kaiser do like a face-off and give each other like different jobs and roles in life.
And half of them will all be like sports related.
The other half will be doing some kind of back alley
Great
deals
performance by Alba,
in
but
a
yeah, but
back
Mike
alley.
looked sharp. Mike even said it in his post.
I would not be good in
Mike
that
Kalinowski
competition.
from a year, 2
Kaiser's
years
going to
ago
be the one
got a
holding a
little
beer with like a
flustered at some of the
stogie
ones
out
that
of
he
his
missed,
mouth
but he
while
didn't this time.
painting the
Stayed
lines on the
cool,
baseball
and he was able
diamond.
to take out Alba, and that's how he got him here.
I foresee
himself
that.
here today.
His dad wasn't a famous
But I don't know
umpire.
what we're going to see. Is Zipper going to be too much into
Makes
his
sense.
head trying to beat Kalinowski? And is Kalinowski going to use
I think
that
Kaiser was the
against
one
him?
that was there
There's
painting
so
the lines
much
when
story
Magneto
here. There's so
lifted
much
up the
history here
stadium
between
back
these two.
in
We're
Days
gonna
of
find
Future
out
Past.
exactly how we got exactly where we were. Might
That's an
take a
Inner
bit, but
Geekdom
it'll be worth
reference.
it. Here we go.
We referenced a movie that is Inner Geekdom.
Why are you destroying our shtick? Get out.
Dang it.
See, that was not an Inner Geekdom movie.
Marshall and Zipper.
Yeah.
Marshall and Zipper. What's wrong? Zipper is kind of yelling at Marshall.
Grace was right. I could be one of the greats in this league. I think you're holding me back. I was going to be the new leader of Korruption. That's what you said. You said.
Ironically, Winston's doing fantastic as a manager, so.
We have a leader.
Just, I don't even know. This is, you know what? You haven't seen the last of me.
I'm all done playing games with Korruption. The Z1000 is going to break Mikey suspenders.
I
The
really care about this
Z1000.
game, and I really know that I have it in me to play at a level higher than I've been playing.
We got Zip advancing in this IG tourney. I really hope we get a piece of that Dickie Doo Kalinowski. I want Kalinowski to win because there's nothing I like more than beating Korruption. So Shannon, get on your horse because this kid is the real deal and he came to play.
And your winner, Kalinowski. Mike.
Greg.
I got 27 points in my first game back. So, and I'm sure the people out there are like, oh, Mike's got to do better than that if he's going to take on Parker. Guess what? Parker's not even making it to the finals because my guy Chance is going to take him down. I'm not even thinking about that. That's a whole nother side. I got
Called it.
Duda's going to get his day in the sun here.
If I knock him out of this tournament, I think he should be officially barred from ever calling me Zippity Doodah ever again.
Regardless of Kevin Smets wearing Mike Kalinowski's
I mean, it's very
belt,
fair.
I mean,
You got
we
that right.
You know-
Wearing my belt. You damn right. Wearing
Come get it.
my belt.
Oh, God.
Does he have a sucker? Is that a lollipop? See, the difference is he is a child, and we are not.
Oh, that studying helped Chance defeat the unbeatable. Now moving it onto a second binder of notes, and well, paid off, didn't it? There's one thing that happens. It's when the unbeatable people say they can't be beaten, they get beat.
All that glitters is gold. Nobody ever said all that glitters is spreadsheets, because you're either a champion or you're not.
But it's Parker's tournament to lose. Well, guess what? He lost. He lost, didn't he? And every one of your brackets.
And now it's all on me.
I mean, pretty
it's
much.
All on me to take out
Sure.
Korruption and to bring it home in this Inner Geekdom tournament. And you know what? I'm up to it. Everyone saw the new Eric Zipper, the Z1000, and that is the Eric Zipper that Mike is going to find himself up against. And let me tell you, he is not ready.
I mean, if the strength of this game is based completely off the strength of that trash talking, it's gonna be a good match.
I'm just saying, I kind of hope Mike underestimates Eric a little bit here.
I told you, bad blood.
Mike knows a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two,
Kalinowski
so
has
he's probably
done in
not
Tormented
underestimating
Zipper
him.
over the last 2
Yeah, it's not
years
even a
has
movie
been,
reference.
rotten,
Not even
but
close.
They
Zipper
are
also took
Korruption.
that coulda went
Da, da, da,
the
da,
good way
da,
with
da.
it, but instead, like you said, he lands with Kaiser, but Kaiser has done wonders. And not only, say what you will about, as Mike Kalinowski
He was J.
calls
Jonah
the old
Jameson.
trash mouth, he's pretty loyal. He
Still is.
drafted Smets, and he drafted Zipper. He wanted to find a way. He got Zipper. I think he's an absolute imbecile.
Also,
but
Commissioner
he's
Gordon.
a loyal imbecile. And this is exactly why we're here today.
Technically
with this
still
match.
is.
This a massive match
Technically
of all
could
these
still be.
factions.
That's
That's
a
right, Christian.
Snyder cut.
Loyalty knows no IQ, and Kaiser proving that each and every day. But he has been a very good manager, as has Shannon Barney. So when you look at the clash of managers, I know we're going to get to talk to them a little bit first, and I'm just raring to go to see what their mentality is as much as the competitors that they represent.
Well, I'm going to give you a gift here a little early, my friend. Because
You've ever been raring to go
joining
somewhere?
us, we just saw him yesterday. Well, they're back again. The manager of the dungeon, Kaiser.
I've been raring to go places
She's
since
riding the high right
about
now,
March,
Queen of
mid-March.
Korruption,
Yeah.
Shannon Barney. Shannon, you had that smirk on your face, understandably. Yesterday was a big match for Chance Ellison and Korruption. Are you still celebrating over that big win over the Spider?
Of course we're celebrating. Just because we're celebrating doesn't mean we're not still working. So don't get confused about that.
All right, Kaiser, this has to be, I mean, obviously yesterday was a pretty devastating blow, but this is a chance of redemption, not only against Korruption, but it's a chance to get a win for Zipper over...
Stop saying Chance's
this
name!
This is a big monkey on his back. He's had this on his back for a long time with Kalinowski. You've had history with Kalinowski
surprised if
before. You've beaten
Kaiser's-
Kalinowski in the past.
I just
What
don't-
kind
I don't
of
wanna say
advice do you
anything.
give Zipper
Let's just do the
going
thing.
into this?
We are dealing with very unlikable people here. And it's no surprise that the fans in this league who don't know their left from their right gravitate towards this faction. And Shannon, shouldn't you be terrorizing Dalmatians right now? I don't even know why you're here. But Zipper knows he's got a challenge ahead of him. He knows he's playing
Shannon's
one of the
Cruella
best
DeVille.
whoever played in the IG. But you're getting a new Eric Zipper. You're getting the Z1000. He's leaner, he's meaner, he's training with Parker, he's training with Smash. And I like his chances today. I can't wait to see him get in there and do battle with KO.
All right, so we have a former champion looking to stay near the top of the heap, and then somebody else still looking to prove their mettle and get to the top of that mountain. So I'm going to bring you both back to a band that I know you both enjoy, the Beach Boys. Now, Kaiser, I know you do a weekly radio show heard by dozens of eardrums all over the country. What song from the Beach Boys would you play for Zipper?
Turn it up.
To get
It's
him in
the
right
Beach
mindset?
Boys
And then
singing out in a
Shannon, I'm gonna
sweet
ask you
voice.
the same question.
I don't listen to the Beach Boys. If you want to say what Metallica song, I'd say Ride the Lightning, because that's what's going to happen to Mike tonight.
I'd say
He's gonna
God
get
Only
lit up.
Knows.
I don't listen to the Beach Boys. I listen to heavy
And
metal.
anyone who's watched this earlier,
That's really unfortunate because the Beach Boys is one of the greatest bands of all time. Mike's song would probably
Enter
be
Sandman.
Little Deuce Coupe because it's fun and funky, and you all love Mike so much for his spunk and his fun. So we'll do
Someone
that.
had a
He's
long
gonna
day
hop
at
in that
work.
Little Deuce Coupe, and he's gonna drive right over Zipper.
All right, so here's the last...
She
Real
picked
quick,
Little
speaking of
Deuce Coupe.
driving,
Wake
Shannon,
me up,
if you
wake
hop on
me
your
up
broomstick
inside.
right now,
Evanescence.
you just might beat the
I
traffic
needed
back
some
to
song.
Korruptionville,
Was in
AKA
was
the
in
city of no
Daredevil.
belts.
Yeah. And a Geekdom reference. There you
All
go.
right, well, look, here...
Fair enough.
Same
Fair
thing
enough.
for the two of you guys, real quick, before you go. There's coming up with this massive upset here yesterday.
I mean, I could have gone wake me up before you
That
go.
was the biggest upset that we've had. Today, this is a chance, no pun intended, that if Zipper
Wake me up when
takes
September
this
ends.
from Mike, is
We're
this
in July,
payback
that wouldn't
here,
work.
Kaiser? Is that what you're going for besides just the
It's gonna be a good long sleep.
Look, we got 2 dogs. We had 2 dogs in the fight. We're down to 1. I'm proud of Parker. He had a pretty impressive.
Just so we're all
rookie
aware,
so far, he ran up against a guy.
opportunity is a synonym for
had
chance.
a better day. That's what it came down to. Chance had easier questions, obviously. Anybody who saw
No,
that
opportunity
match
had
knows
easier
that.
questions.
But we don't control that. Parker played his heart out, and we'll see what happens with him later on. We're talking about Eric Zipper right now. Eric Zipper's got a chance to win this tournament too.
He's got an
I knew
opportunity.
He's got an
when I
opportunity to
put
win
him
the
in there,
tournament.
I had a fighting chance outside of Parker.
a fighting
Parker's
opportunity.
Zip's a little more seasoned, but Zip's ready for the challenge. You're going to see a totally new player today.
Sorry.
Good.
Sorry, that was hilarious. Their anger is really exciting to me because you see, Kaiser, when you and Zip operate from a place of anger, it doesn't serve you well. This is why you're going to lose, because anger is immature. It's not contained. It's volatile, like a baby rattlesnake who doesn't know where it's shooting its venom. Whereas the members of Korruption are evil, apparently, which that's crazy. But evil is mature. It's contained. It's meticulous. It's timed. It's intentional. And we are going to intentionally kick your asses out of this tournament. So be angry all you want, because we took out your main man, and now you're throwing a Hail Mary with Zipper, but it's not going to get you anywhere. So talk your mess, say what you got to say. At the end of the day, we're taking this win.
All right. Well, look, as we expected, it's heated, it's competitive, and
We have an opportunity to take the win.
You away at the moment.
Sorry, she didn't say Chance's
and
name
Kaiser
again, and I was really
getting ready for
I was
this
sitting
big
there waiting.
battle mark.
Yeah, I thought that.
We didn't see our
music was
opportunity to
soften
say it
them
again.
up and-
Why can't we make good
just
content?
Get everybody to relax, but I think it only heightened the tension. So I guess you're welcome, Schmoedown. I don't know.
Well, this
trying
is
not to laugh at
the
myself.
Korruption in the dungeon have had a feud.
Why, they all
for
are.
as long as I can remember. And yesterday didn't help
Doesn't
that
get
at
old.
all. And today is putting it right back into the spotlight as we have Korruption versus the dungeon, Mike Kalinowski versus Zipper. I'm ready to go. You
Imagine if your name was
If everyone had a
Crix.
Shannon or Kaiser across the USA, then everybody'd be
I would
Schmoedown. And
Probably
Christian.
change my name.
ready? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the movie trivia.
I got made fun of enough as is at school when I was little. My name's Robert.
First, representing the dungeon.
I mean, you can't make fun of Crix.
with a
What rhymes with it? Let's be
record of
honest.
2 wins,
Bricks.
2 defeats,
Sticks.
and 2 knockouts.
So you could say Cricks,
He
Bricks.
Nix.
Well, you can make fun of that one.
Z-Man Zipper.
Picks. I mean, come on, what?
Z-Man Zipper. Massive
We won't go through the
win.
alphabet?
Both of
AX,
your wins have been
Bix,
by
Kicks.
TKO. And here you are.
Ah!
How are you feeling going in
Oh, hey,
against
Zipper.
your arch rival here, Mike KO Kalinowski?
Yeah, honestly, I'm feeling.
I was really
good
trying to get you to that
'cause,
point earlier, but I don't think you were.
obviously,
You're picking up on what I was
it's
doing
rough
there.
What happened to Parker?
Story of my life.
yesterday, But people were predicting a dungeon versus Korruption finale to this tournament, and that is still on the table. I plan on facing Chance later on in this tournament.
Opportunity.
Like, I'm not worried about Mike because the Eric Zipper that played in Inner Geekdom last year and the year before, as you saw in my match against Emily,
Yeah, in case
that's
you're wondering,
not
I
the
am-
Eric Zipper
I'm gonna
that is
say opportunity
playing
every
this
time they
year.
say
That's
Chance.
not the Eric Zipper that has come to the Inner Geekdom this year. This Zipper is here to win. So that's what's going to happen today, plain and simple.
Zipper, it seems like the reaction to your win over the Rose was, hey, yeah, you played well and maybe you got a couple lucky breaks. What is a win over Mike Kalinowski going to do for you in terms of how you're perceived around the league?
Yeah, well, look, Emily is no slouch as an opponent, but she's managed by that shirtless clown, Tom Dagnino, whereas Shannon is mean, but she's competent. She's not a nice lady, but she at least knows what she's doing. And so, right away, obviously this is going to be a bigger challenge. I cannot count on Shannon and Mike to make rookie mistakes. But I'm not going to leave it up to chance. I'm not going to leave it up to
Opportunity.
rookie mistakes. I'm going to make sure that I win this on my own merits by getting questions right.
Last question for you, Zip. With all the history that you and Mike have, and how you felt, and I've talked to you before, you felt embarrassed, you felt like you were betrayed, you felt like you weren't taken seriously. Does that go into prepping for this revenge, or do you get past that and you just look for the next round?
It's a little of both. I mean, sure, I was a bit embarrassed by what happened. They tried to play me by acting like I was coming into Korruption and then, pulling a fake out. But honestly, I'm glad. I am glad I landed in the dungeon instead of Korruption. I'm glad I'm not associated with those jokes, and it worked out, you know? So it's less about dealing with any lingering embarrassment and more about proving that I don't need them and I never needed them.
All right, fair enough. Eric the Z-Man Zipper. Ready, looks ready, Mark, and we're going to put you in the waiting room for the moment here, Zip. I'm pretty pumped. It was pretty exciting just to hear one side.
He looked scarier than Wolverine, the menacing Logan on his shirt.
Well, he's going to be able to test those skills out in just a bit.
Wolverine,
And
the menacing
his
Logan.
Opponent, representing Korruption.
And the Lollipop Guild.
With a record of 7 wins.
No? All right.
5 defeats
a good one.
and 2 knockouts. He is
Batting 1,000.
the former Movie Trivia Schmoedown Teams Champion and the former 2-time Movie Trivia Schmoedown Inner Geekdom Champion of the World.
Why are you playing this on a ukulele?
Electric ukulele.
Okay.
Kalinowski. Mike, and Mike.
What?
How's it going?
What? We're going?
Yeah, you gonna play?
Well, I thought we were doing people were doing promos. I fell asleep there.
You gonna
Holy
play?
Christ!
Did Eric Zipper put you to sleep?
Well, I was Zipper, Kaiser. What happened here? First of all, I didn't know who I was playing until this morning. Because you're saying Zipper. I was watching his old match. It's like Emily Rose Jacobson. She didn't remember who he was. I forgot he was even part of my faction. Are you telling me he was going to be a member? He was going to be in charge of my faction?
Oh, you know what you did there. You embarrassed.
Come on now. Come on now. I was too busy going for Mikey 3 belts.
Come
on now, champ.
You know what you did there.
What are you talking about? What is going on here?
What
is going on here?
What did you call him? What did you used to call him?
Zippity Doodah?
You think that's nice to call?
That was nice. That was a song that was singing him. I don't care about being nice.
I can't sing that song anymore.
Talking about the dungeon and it's loyal. Yeah, that makes
I think that's why he uses it as an insult.
The homeless guy that comes to my dungeon.
That song's gone the way of like at least half of the current pancake syrup companies out there. Just let's forget this happened.
And Gone with the Wind for the time being.
Pretty much.
Yesterday, my protege, the Cobra, destroying the Inner Geekdom bracket. I can't. The fans. Oh, this tournament.
Oh, and soon to be Splash Mountain.
Parker tournament to lose. Blah, 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 blah. I got a list of those numbskulls in the fan book pages. That's all they said. Well, guess what? Brackets are busted, and every single person's bracket is busted. It's done. This is Korruption's tournament.
He must have been talking about an opportunity that happened.
This side, we're just having the best time of our lives right here. Come on now, son.
All right, Mike, I got to ask, though, I mean, did you get a chance to study and watch?
Opportunity.
I think he froze.
I mean, look, Zipper's previous match, he looked really good. He got a TKO.
That's the thing. When this goes back into a studio, they need to keep that shtick going. When they're sitting behind the desk and they're like, yeah, so I've got to win on the...
Well, Jesus, like I'll tell you, I'm glad Alba gave me a match. I'm glad he gave me a match. That man came forward and put me a match. That's all I'm asking, Zipper. If you're listening to this thing right now, just take me to the end. Make me answer my 5-pointer at least.
I like this.
Make me work for a win again. All
right,
that's
the rest of the video.
Out of this match. Don't win. You don't have to win, pal.
Mike,
you got my respect. You know, just answer some questions right.
I asked Zipper the same question before.
This video's gonna have the most likes.
Same thing. Zipper, I was asking
any video we've ever had.
It was revenge, for what happened in the past. For you,
what?
Your last loss was against the Dungeon and Smets when you lost the strap back.
I think that'd be a good thumbnail.
Right.
By playing the Dungeon here, is that a little bit of?
Did you actually not breathe that entire time?
Pretty much, yeah.
Because Chance took care of the revenge. Parker was the golden boy. Don't sit
there.
Because
I'm committed.
This hidden secret weapon of theirs.
You can hold that pose and still breathe.
On Parker, and they folded. They went to the bank. They folded. They're done. That's over. Smets, they're talking to a guy, Parker. He had Smets and everybody helping him study. Well, look what that happened to him. Zipper's got Smets and Parker helping him study. Who knows if that's going to be very good? We'll see what happens. But you know who had Chance studying? This guy right here. And what did he do?
Opportunity had Mike studying.
That's what I do. I beat the unbeatable. Smets, Cushing. No one thought I could beat them. Parker, no one thought he could beat him. Korruption beats the unbeatable. That's what we do. Here we are. We're going on this side of the bracket. I got a couple more matches to play before it's going to be Chance. Can you imagine Chance and I in the finals?
Opportunity in him in the finals?
And I love all the fans out there. It's like, well, now Korruption's moving up in the faction roster. Yeah, you know why? Because Barney is a damn smart manager. She didn't put all her chips on singles players. No, IG and Star Wars, which Laura's doing great in as well. Korruption jumping up here. That's what it came to this tournament to do. Win points for my faction. That's what I'm doing.
All right, there he is. Former.
Let's play. Come on, Dan. Let's play this damn game.
I feel like something he said there just didn't hold water.
All right, so here we go, bringing you guys back in there.
There he is.
There you are together.
And Mike, I just want to say, Mike, if while you're playing a brick flies through your window, I'm on camera, so it obviously wasn't me.
Buddy, you got a Wolverine shirt on. That means you know geek stuff, and you want us to know that. I think that's wonderful. Well done. Let's go. Let's play. Come on now.
All right.
All right.
They are sitting down. They are ready to go. No love lost here. Mark, rules for round number 1, my friend.
No, we started at Beach Boys. We went past Metallica. Now we're at Guar territory. In round at number 1.
What kind of world would this be if Zipper does win this match?
This would be a fantastic world.
I mean,
there's no penalty for missing a question. There is no stealing in round number 1. As soon as we ask a question, you have 15 seconds. Write down your best attempt at an answer on whatever tablet you have with whatever utensil you prefer to use. Once we ask you by name, please show what you wrote to your camera at the same time you verbalize your answer.
If he wins this match, I'm going to go back out and I'm going to buy stock in Movie Pass again.
Please try to keep your hands where
you literally cannot do that.
You're not asking Jeeves the answer to any question.
That's how amazing that is.
Of your 3 usages.
That him winning the match would resurrect a pretty much dead company.
GTE rules. If you're not sure you heard a question right, you want to buy yourself another 15 seconds to
Last time I looked at my Helios and Matheson stock, it was bought off of me for like a penny.
Yeah.
At any point throughout
Wait,
the 3
I think I still have mine.
you can initiate the
No,
challenge, but it must be
you
ratified
don't.
and confirmed by your manager.
All right. So with that, I asked Mike, "Are you ready?"
Yeah. Who cares? It's worthless.
Good banter.
Friend, let us do this.
Zipper, are you ready?
I've never been more ready for anything in my life. Let's make this happen. Here we go.
And let's get ready to Schmoedown. Round number 1, question number 1
from the MCU
category of the MCU.
How'd you know?
In Iron Man 2, the first standoff between Tony and Ivan takes place at a Grand Prix that is in which city?
You know, Christian, we always ask these competitors
Can't really
how
spell
hard
it,
they've
but
been prepping.
whatever.
Nobody
How
ever
can you
asks
not
us
spell
about
it?
The hours of blood, sweat, and tears.
Is there 2 N's in it?
For each
No.
match.
Nobody cares.
Each and every
5,
Pretty sure there is.
4,
No, just 1 in.
3,
Yeah. Oh,
2,
whatever. I put 2 ins.
1. Pens down, Mike.
Monaco.
Yes,
Oh,
it is.
yeah.
Zip.
Monaco.
Yeah.
Yep.
Monaco.
Now, I thought there were 2 C's though.
Okay, next question.
The old OK from Christian on the flashcards. We move on to your next question. This is in the round of, or the world, I should say, the galaxy, rather, of Star Wars. And your question, which character in Attack of the Clones said the following quote? "We used to come here for school retreat. We would swim to that island every day. I love the water."
Just finished Revenge of the Sith again the other day.
And that quote, Christian, another example of stellar dialogue in those movies.
And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Zip.
Who doesn't love the water? Padme.
Yes. And Mike.
Padme.
Padme loves the water.
2,
Anakin
2.
hates
Here's
sand.
the next question. All right, guys, here we go.
Padme.
Middle Earth. In how many films in the entire Middle Earth series does Ian Holm appear as Bilbo Baggins?
Great question. We miss ye, sir. I think he was a, he should have been a sir. He was.
Yeah.
Sir Ian Holm.
I'm, sad to lose him. 5, 4, 3.
This will be good
2,
seeing how I haven't seen
1.
the
Pens
Hobbit
down,
ones.
please. And Mike.
4.
It is 4. Zip.
I had 4 and then went 3.
Unexpected
3.
Journey, Battle
4.
of 5 Armies, Fellowship, and and Return of the King.
He's bookended the
Right.
both
And
trilogies.
there we go with
No.
your specificity. Your next question. In the world of DC, gentlemen, DC movies, in The Dark Knight Rises, Bruce Wayne asks what the chant the prisoners are repeating means. What is the response he gets?
You love this one.
I like this question, Christian.
Good question.
Yeah. You got a favorite Beach Boys tune, Christian?
The one from Teen Wolf. 5.
Surfing USA?
Yep. 3.
I'm blanking on it.
1. Pens down, please.
Oh.
And Zip.
Rise.
Is it Rise?
Yeah.
That is correct. And Mike.
Rise.
There we go.
What are they saying?
4-3.
Rise.
Guess
Yeah.
by Zip. Keep them
I know it was in the trailer.
Yeah.
Two-time champ.
I was like, oh, I'm blanking on that
Marvel
word.
Films is your next question.
Dark Knight
Marvel
Rises
film.
was the beginning of the question.
In the 2007 film Ghost Rider, which actor played Mephistopheles, who Johnny sells his soul to?
You know who else said Rise, Christian, is that Palpatine
I'm
guy.
blanking on his name.
Yeah.
Right.
And
Think of who he is and what other movie he was in.
Yeah, it's not
3,
happening.
2, 1. Pens down, Mike.
Peter Fonda.
Yeah.
Peter Fonda is correct. Zip.
Peter Fonda.
Yes,
Jane
it
Fonda. I
is.
mean,
5-4.
Peter Fonda.
Easy Rider.
Question number 6, Mark.
Yep. Yeah.
All right.
Close enough.
Your question.
I feel like I should
is
get the point
in
for putting Easy Rider.
category of the wizarding world of that boy wizard kid. Your question. In Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, Arthur Weasley asks Harry about the exact function of a what type of toy? Deep cut there.
Doesn't
Peter
seem-
Fonda, he actually rode that motorcycle across country for Easy Rider, and his shoulders got so sore he had to have somebody dump beer into his mouth
3,
during parties at night.
1. Pens down, please, and Zip.
Rubber Duck.
Yes, Mike.
Rubber duck.
I said
Yes, it
Jack in a
is.
Box. Also a great place to get 2
Mike
tacos
is
for
on this.
$1.
Zip only down by 1.
Adult joke.
Next question. Star Trek. In what year did Star Trek 6, The Undiscovered Country, release?
Never actually seen this Star Trek. I haven't seen most Star Trek films. Not really
You
surprised.
tell me I've seen it and I wouldn't even know.
I hear people don't love it, but
5, 4, 3,
I don't know. Let's
1.
put a year
Pens down, please, and Mike.
1991.
It is. Zip.
1991.
I was going to put 91. I put 90 instead.
I gotta be honest, I have absolutely no
7-6.
context
Mike keeping that
as
one
to
91.
that.
Zipper, who's
1991.
just refusing
Good
to go
job.
down here, scrapping to the last punt.
Probably
Here we
the
go.
best guess I've ever
that's
made.
right. Good team won the Super Bowl that year. Your next question is in the world of the DCEU.
Yeah.
And the question. In the film Wonder Woman, Diana says, a deal is a promise, and a promise is what? So we give the competitor some silence here for a change. Soothing tones of nothing.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, please. Pens down, please. And we start with Zip.
Forever?
That's incorrect. Mike?
Oh, damn. I had Forever as well.
No, looking. Mark?
Yeah, I believe, what's the answer, Christian? Unbreakable?
Unbreakable.
Yep.
Unbreakable.
Yep.
All right,
A deal
but it was
is
Unbreakable.
Bruce
but he
Willis.
still keeps
Unbreakable.
1 point lead
Unbreakable.
over Zip, who also missed. All right. Next question here, guys, is Heroes and Villains.
Also a Beach
Who
Boys song.
played the titular Green Hornet in 2011's The Green Hornet?
I feel like they keep asking this question.
Brandon Hannett tried to argue this movie shouldn't be in this category.
No, the last one was
Somebody's
Christoph
been watching a
Waltz.
lot of Green
Oh,
Hornet.
okay.
They did that just for Brandon Hannett. And 5, 4, 3, 2.
Either one of you two guys
One.
have a problem with Green Hornet
And
being
Mike.
here?
Yeah.
Seth Rogen.
It is. Zip.
Seth Rogen.
Yep. 8-7.
Seth Rogen.
Last question. Last question.
Last category is in the world of mixed bag. Let's reach both hands in there, see what the heck comes out. What 1996 superhero film has the tagline, "The Ghost Who Walks, the Man Who Cannot Die"?
All right. So, Kalinowski right now has a 1 point lead. Can he keep it? If Zip misses,
96.
We'll-
I really do love the marker noises. I think it's Zipper's marker, and I always put those in a match.
4, 3, 2, 1. Zip.
The Phantom.
Yes, and Mike.
No.
My favorite comic book movie of all time, The Phantom.
That's
Ooh.
not true.
Oh, yes,
The
it is.
Phantom.
I feel like I could have at least written that down as a guess.
Nine,
Billy Zane.
'Cause that was in my head. I
Mike
should have just written it down as a
Kalinowski
guess.
Keeping his lead.
Boy.
There, keeping his
Billy
lead as
Zane.
There is a fight. There is a fight here in the Schmoedown. 9-8 after the first round.
He was my
Mark,
original
round
pick for
number 2, how's it
Vision
go?
back in the day.
Here in round number 2.
Oh, he would've been good.
He's going to get a quick chat with their manager before we
I'll
actually
bet he's
start
not bad,
asking
though.
questions. Those questions we get from a category on an electronic wheel. Once we spin the wheel and we settle on a genre,
I feel happy
of
with
intergeekdom
7 points.
know-how,
Eh,
you're gonna
I
be
got
asked
6.
5 questions from that world. Each question is worth 2 points. No penalty for missing a question. There
Better
is
than we did last night.
stealing. Thievery and
don't talk about
tomfoolery
that.
abound in round number 2. So if you're not sure of the answer, ask us for multiple choice. We'll give you 4 options, one of which is the correct answer. That point, the value of the question goes down to 1. So Christian, it is 9-8, Mike Kalinowski, and Eric Zipper standing just about toe-to-toe. Mike is going to have control of the wheel should he decide to
Wait,
spin.
can we just get clarification on one thing real quick while we're all standing here?
Yes, Green Hornet is Intergeekdom.
I'm just trying to get a good look at Mike. Did you have Dr. Frankenstein remove those bolts? You're looking nice over there, kid. I think that's going to help out with the auditions when the game show network comes back.
Kaiser, that was weak. You can do better than that next
What do you mean? Okay, he looks like the 4th Musketeer with that beard. The one they left at home who couldn't tie his boots.
You should just quit while you're ahead. It's not.
You want one more? I got one more.
Hold it back. All right, so Mike is we're gonna drop out at the moment here. All right, so we just dropped out.
This is
both
chaos.
Kaiser and
Yeah, fine. Hey, look at Molly there. Look at her.
Well, here we go. So we got 60 seconds, Shannon, to talk to your competitor starting now.
Babe, I'm feeling great. Wonder Woman, oh well, we didn't get it. Perfect would have been nice, but oh well. I don't know. What are you thinking? I'm thinking let's go first. Let's that's what we always do. Let's do it.
Yeah, I mean, you're feeling great, and you're also looking great. Just want to remind you of that. Spin first. Let's get this over with.
All right, boys, spin that digital wheel.
All right, so here we go.
There's
Mike's
more
gonna
to
spin.
Mike
Here is
Kalinowski
the
than
spin.
just his looks, Shannon.
His mind is powerful also.
Round and round it goes. It can be very prickly.
Not a bad personality
Let's see
either.
how it feels today. No opponent's choice.
Star Wars.
Take it.
60 seconds again, starting now.
Take it.
Well, we talked about it, and I think we should go again. What do you think?
I think you can do better. Yep.
Yeah, I think you'd do better too. Give us one more go around, boys.
Here's the second spin.
Spinning away from my name of Crix Maydeen today. All right, this is veering towards DC.
Sweet.
DC movies it is. All right, so we're going to remove Shannon.
Perfection.
We're going to bring back...
I mean, he can't be that good. It's not like he's on
All
like
right,
DC
here we
Movie
go.
Talk or something like that.
All right. Mike,
No,
you're
he's on
gonna
DC
get
Movie News.
5 questions.
Oh,
in the
okay.
realm
I was
of
right. He
DC.
wasn't on DC Movie Talk.
Nope, that's like a
DC.
completely different show.
Here we go.
Oh.
Here is the wheel round DC movies. First one. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. Who played editor Perry White in 1978's Superman?
Jackie Cooper.
Yes.
That's correct for 2 points. All right, question 2, Mike. In Watchmen, what song plays during the initial scene where the comedian gets murdered?
Oh, I can remember.
Unforgettable.
That is correct for 2
Okay.
points. All right, question
Yes. Okay.
3. What mystical item is found wrapped in a Nazi flag at the beginning of Keanu Reeves' Constantine?
Oh, thank God I just watched this. The Spear of Destiny.
That's correct for 2 more points.
Ooh.
All right.
Nope, but I haven't
question
gotten that
number
one.
4. In Batman Begins, what type of martial arts employs theatrics and explosive powders that Ducard is teaching Bruce?
It's like the art of the ninja. Ninjutsu?
Jiu-Jitsu?
Ninjutsu.
Correct for 2 more
Ninjutsu.
points. Mike
Yeah.
Kalinowski has not missed yet. Here's your
Jiu-Jitsu,
last
but for
question.
ninjas.
Here you go.
In case you...
I had 4
Mike, final
turtles
didn't get
teach me
that.
that one.
Which actress portrayed Catwoman in
Lee Merriweather.
1966 Batman the movie?
Lee Merriweather.
For 2 more points, Mike Kalinowski goes perfect in that round. What? The round you could hear Shannon screaming from the other room. She came on camera here. 19-8. Mike Kalinowski taking an 11-point lead. All right, Mike, we're going to drop you out here after that round. Bringing back Kaiser. Kaiser, you got 60 seconds to talk to Zip starting now.
First of all, only a real dickie do. His favorite IG movie is The Phantom. I mean, that's pathetic. But anyway. Zip, we know what we like on this wheel.
I mean,
we know what we want to spin away
kinda.
from. We talked about this last night, so You are within
movie's
striking
horrible.
distance, my pal. If you got to go multiple choice, go multiple choice. Don't turn anything over.
Billy
to this
Zane
guy.
was good though.
We know he's lethal.
That's just Billy
so
Zane though.
play your game,
We're,
man.
we're
I
doing
believe in you,
Phantom
brother.
banter now. Is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Billy Zane is
All right,
untouchable.
wheels coming up now. Here's your first
Like
spin,
anything
Zip.
he's in is just great, or at least he is.
Make it.
Yeah, Titanic was good too.
Titanic was good.
Round and
Not
round
another
it
geeky movie.
goes.
You know
Demon
he's looking
Knight.
for the MCU right now.
Pretty good.
And that's his
He's not going to get there. He's
Back
gonna
to the
get
Future.
Middle Earth.
Middle Earth.
I'm gonna keep it.
Gonna keep Middle Earth. Okay. So he looks like, look, this makes sense when you consider
That's a
he's
play.
been studying with
Yeah.
both,
That's a
Parker
play.
and Smets. All right.
We all saw how I did in Middle Earth against Emily, right? We all
That's
saw
right.
that.
You did. All right. So we're gonna move Kaiser here. Bring back Mike.
Also, you rewatched
Multiple
6
choice
movies
fun.
before
Oh, that's
this
good.
match.
All right.
But that's
Mike
like
Kalinowski
2
is
weeks
back.
worth
Yes,
of
sir.
watching
We're gonna
movies.
go
Don't watch
Middle
the
Earth here.
extended cuts.
Zipper, are you ready?
Yeah, let's do
All right,
this.
here we go.
Then it's only a week and 3 days.
All right. Middle Earth. Try to make those questions harder for you today, Zipper. Your question.
Please don't.
In Fellowship of the Ring, there is a sign on the fence in front of Bilbo's house that reads, "No admittance except on what?"
You're selling Amway.
That's exactly what it is.
Nope, Mike
It's
knows it.
right there, but multiple choice.
All right, I can provide that. Is it A, my birthday, B, family
Party business.
C, quests, or D, party business?
Party business.
Celebrate good times. Come on for a
Well
point. That is
done,
correct.
well done, Eric. Well done.
1 point, 19-9. Puts himself within 10 of Kalinowski. Question 2, Mark.
All right, this is going to be in the trilogy of The Hobbit. Galadriel telepathically implores Gandalf to investigate the tombs in the mountains in the desolation of Smaug. Where does Gandalf say they're located?
The Mines of Moria.
No.
The High Fells of Rudar.
Damn straight. 2 points for Zipper.
Why can't something just
Good
be
call,
named
Zipper.
something simple? Like
Golf cup.
they're in the
Stop talking down to me, man. Come
Gary.
on, get out of here.
Next question.
All right, I'll do the talking then. Your
Gary?
next question is in the world of Lord of the Rings. In The Two Towers, what are the first 2 words that are spoken by Gollum upon seeing Frodo and Sam?
my precious.
Filthy Hobbitses.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, maybe actually.
5, 4, 3.
Multiple choice.
I can provide that. Is it A, filthy thieves?
Oh,
B,
good
stolen,
lord.
C, the thieves. D, where precious?
Was this multiple choice done
Filthy.
by Eric Rodriguez?
Filthy Thieves.
Stolen. Where's precious?
Filthy thieves.
That is incorrect. Mike, I'm going to give you a chance to steal, but I'm going to give you your options before you do that. Is
Okay.
it A, filthy thief, B, stole it, C, the thieves,
Stole it.
or D, where precious?
Stole it?
Yeah.
We're actually just looking for the thieves. They're not filthy, they're just the thieves.
All right. So he misses that one.
Damn.
Sees himself now. Question number.
I think even Mike would agree with me. That's a kind of that's a hard
yeah,
question.
Eric, on that one, my friend, I defer to you. That is Jesus.
Here's the next question.
All right, Zip, your next question is in the world of the Hobbit trilogy.
Great.
In the desolation of Smaug, while
Smaug.
looking at a picture of a baby Gimli, who says, and who is this horrid creature? A goblin mutant?
What's his face's
That
father?
would be Legolas.
Legolas.
And
Or,
that would be 2 points.
or Legolas.
2
I was
points.
gonna say his father, but
So he's P. 19.
Nope, it was Legolas.
13. And the next question.
And your final question in this round.
That's right, Legolas is
Zipper.
vastly older
In
than
the world of
Gimli.
Lord of the Rings, in the Fellowship of
And
the
highly
Ring,
racist.
what is the Elvish word for friend?
Melon.
Really? Yeah, okay, 2 points.
Melon. It's melon.
Melon.
All right. Well, we keep and Zipper fighting back here. Had a rough start to the Middle Earth, but comes back fighting strong. As he
Melon.
sees himself down to 4 points now.
No.
Getting into the final round.
No.
Mark, round number 3. How's it
I love
going?
those
Round
videos.
number 3. This is the round that will determine the match. Unless we go to
They're
sudden
hilarious.
Death
Yeah.
overtime, which we have plenty of questions for. Should that event happen, we need a series of numbers from each competitor. This is Inner Geekdom. So what we need is 1 to 16. That's your number range. We need 3 numbers from each.
Yeah, so
Each number's gonna correspond to a
I think
different
about this
corner of
point,
movie, trivia,
Zipper
trivia,
wins this.
Inner Geekdom division know-how.
Mike, that
First
means
question
Mike
for 2
biffs
points.
it
Next
royally
one
in the
for
third
3
round.
points. Your last one. Should we make
Mike's
that
gonna have
far?
an embolism
Give us
pop, and
5
he just
biggest points of this tournament.
keel
so
over.
far. Determining the numbers is going to be
Mike
Mike
just
and
really
Eric.
misses
But
his
Mike,
last
you get
question
first
there.
crack at it because you currently enjoy a 4-point lead. So from 1 to 16, what feels lucky?
Well, Shannon, we went with the different numbers last time. They worked well for us, but should I go with my standard ones I always go with, or what do you think? Maybe change it up?
What's that? Why don't you keep your normal ones, but like switch it up within them?
Yeah, okay, all right. Boys, let's go with 12, 2, and finish up with 14.
12, 2, and 14. All right, that's
Yeah.
60 seconds for that. Kaiser got 60 seconds. Talk to Zip. Pick the number starting now.
I mean, they went even, so let's go odds, right?
And Zip, listen, take your time. Go with your gut. Okay? Don't overthink crap. You got this, baby.
All right,
Shannon.
Zip.
Let's do 3, 6, and 9.
3, 6, and 9.
That's not
for
overthinking.
Zipper. 12, 2.
This isn't even.
12, 2, and 14
Whatever.
for Mike Kalinowski. All right, so you're going to remove both Kaiser and Shannon. As we begin, Zipper is going to try to avoid the TKO here. You have all 3 of your JTEs. Mike has all 3 of his JTEs. Zip, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, here we go. Your first question, category 3. Category 3. Star Trek.
Oof.
Name the 2 films in which we
Generations.
see James T. Kirk die on screen.
Yeah.
That would
Into Darkness.
Into Darkness. Yep.
Into Darkness and Generations.
Yep.
Correct for 2 points. Eric Zipper starting off strong here. Eric, take your first lead here over Mike. You need to hit your 3-pointer. And your 3-pointer is in the category number 6. Category number 6. Villains.
Okay.
No, villains.
Villains.
All right. Which actor played the evil yellow bastard in Sin City?
That'd be
Nick Stahl.
For 3 more points, Eric
Yeah.
Zipper getting himself 3 points, finds himself with a 1-point lead, now forcing Mike Kalinowski to take the lead back should he hit his 2-pointer mark.
That's a good question.
That's right, and Mike wanted to switch it up a little bit today, so his 2-point question is going to be category number 12, Mike. Is that correct?
Yes.
And that is in the Wizarding World.
Okay.
Ooh.
And your question for 2 points. In Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, to ride a broom, you must stand over it,
Expelliarmus.
stick out your
No.
right arm, and say what?
That's to drop something, not pick something up.
Oh.
It's also a good movie. That is 2 points, and Mike reclaims
Wait,
the lead,
really?
Christian.
Yeah.
All
Up.
right, so here is
Up.
where we stand.
Just
If
up.
Zipper.
You
hits
don't know the
his 5-pointer,
Expelliarmus game?
throws it
If
back
someone's
to Mike,
holding
he's
something,
gonna
you say
force him to-
Expelliarmus, and they have to throw it away.
to win the game with his 5-pointer. However, if he misses, Mike Kalinowski
Sure, there's, like, videos all over the
will go on
internet
to
of people
play
doing that while they're
Outstanding
holding
next
food.
week in the semifinals. All right, Zipper. For your 5-pointer. For your 5-pointer, you chose category number 9. Category number 9. And you chose Who Said It?
Ooh.
Oh no.
Here you go. All right.
Great.
Okay.
For a 5-pointer? Oof.
Which Harry Potter character
Oof.
said, "It is the quality of one's convictions that determines success, not the number of followers"?
Dumbledore?
Dumbledore.
Hands up, please, both of you guys.
Sorry.
5, 4.
Repeat the question.
All right, first one.
Were you doing Voldemort's voice there?
I was trying to. Not Voldemort. I was trying to do
It is.
Dumbledore.
No, you were doing
Which Harry
Voldemort.
Potter character said, "It is the quality of one's convictions
Is that Dumbledore?
that
Closer to
determines
Voldemort.
success, not the number of followers."
Harry Potter. Whatever.
The boy who lived.
No, you sound like what's her face from Us. Adelaide.
Yeah.
Horace Slughorn.
And your winner,
Lupin.
dancing to the next
Lupin. Oh.
Mike Kalinowski. The answer was Remus Lupin. Remus Lupin, Kalinowski, and Korruption defeat the dungeon once again. Zip, great match. When put you in the waiting room for the moment, bringing back Shannon Barney doing her victory dance
with her dog.
Mike Kalinowski sees himself once again with a victory here. Now 8-5. 8-5. Zipper put up a good fight here, Mike. But look,
Hey, played a good fight, sure, buddy.
now you got Alex Damon. Now you have Alex Damon.
I got the kid that's coming from the kiddie pool into my league. This kid is coming into my house. He's knocking on my door, Christian. This little kid was knocking on my door. He's like, hey, trick or treat. Can I come? Can I have something, sir? Can I come in that room? I'd like to come to this house. Sounds like a house in here, a cool party.
But you're not giving him any credit for what he's done so far. I mean,
April O'Neil? You don't know those names and you think it's Catwoman? Get the hell out of my Inner Geekdom league. You don't know those 3 actresses were Catwoman and you or April O'Neil, you thought they were Catwoman? Are you out of your damn mind? This kid, I'll tell you what happened. His knowledge is so deep and he knows those deep cuts, but if you can't pull crap like that in round 1, you're out of here. Wow. His deep cut knowledge is phenomenal. The kid's knowledge is phenomenal. But he's a player like me years ago. The deep cuts. You got to know the IMDb stuff, champ. Got to know the IMDb stuff.
I do want to get to Shannon here in a second, but I got to ask you, Mike. This was
what do you got to ask me?
This was kind of a revenge thing here with Zipper. Well, at least
was it though?
Well, that was one side.
Stop
but now
being a
talk about
donkey,
revenge.
Mike.
Yeah.
Alex Damon, managed by your former manager, first manager you ever had in this league, Roxy Stryer. Yeah,
is she going to show up for the match? That's what I'd like to know. Is she going to show up?
I mean, she's been.
Who knows? She won't even be there.
She's been there for Damon matches.
Oh, because he's winning. Because he's winning.
Oh.
I noticed that Roxy shows up when you win. When you don't win, she heads for the Highlands.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Some choice words here for his former manager, Mark.
Yes, Shannon, your thoughts on Mike's performance today and how that might portend into a possible meeting with Alex Damon, who I guarantee you one thing, would have kept Star Wars on the electronic wheel.
This isn't the Star Wars league, so it doesn't matter. So if he doesn't land on it, or what, track or Middle Earth, I mean, there's still many categories that Damon's going to have to hit and actually do well at.
Yeah, but he's good at a lot of those.
I don't see him winning this next one.
Knocking him down one by one.
As far as Zipper goes, because that was the match we just had, I think he had one job, and it was asked of him to just make Mike answer his 5. Zipper, you had one job. Kaiser, you had one job. Get Mike to answer his 5, and you just couldn't do it. It sucks to be you guys, man. I almost feel bad for you, but like, not really. Not really, even a little bit.
No, Shannon, I have to correct Shannon for a second. I did answer a 5, but it was his 5. So.
Shannon,
that was a donkey hole move right there. Would you stop?
Today, massive victory with
Donkeys
Kalinowski
have
over
holes.
Zipper. Would you say that the war is over now with the dungeon and Korruption?
The war between Korruption and the dungeon is never over because Kaiser won't ever shut up. He'll never relent and he'll never admit that we're just better than him. It's over for me personally.
Plus, Smet still has the belt.
We put them in their grave. In fact, we threw him back in the dungeon. We closed
And
the bulkhead
there's
and we changed the lock on
2
it.
opportunities.
They're done. Goodbye.
You know what? I gotta say something because
Right now for them to face
we're
off
coming
again.
at him from both sides. Kevin Smets, the IG champion. We're coming at him on both sides. Chance and I have one more match each, and then we're gonna go. You know, if Chance and I are playing each other, it's win-win. If I win or my protege wins, it's win-win. We're coming back for that belt. You know, it's funny because I said at the beginning of this year, I said Chance is gonna be a singles champion by the end of this year. Well, life happens. We're not playing singles right now, but there's a good shot he might be another champion.
All right.
I'm
Look,
feeling great. Feeling great.
this is something. This is something here. I know, Shannon, you're doing your dance, and oh wait a minute.
Oh, do a little dance too.
A little, ooh.
Yeah, do you want wait a second. I don't normally do this, but
Oh, hey, Trash Mouth.
what
Did you get that out of my dumpster? Is that my arroz con pollo from last night?
My doctor says I need more fiber, so.
guys, you wanted to say something?
I'm eating some nuts. Yeah, I wanted to say something.
Go ahead.
Nuts, huh?
You know, you want to talk about anger. If anybody's angry, it's that Dickie dude with the beard, Kalinowski. I saw him flip a desk at a Care Bear exhibition match. If anybody needs to drink the USA juice, it's that kid. Mike, when you go to sleep tonight, I want you to see this giant cannoli inhaling head and think about who manages the Inner Geekdom champion of the world. Keep winning. so Smets can show you who the best is, the best was, and the best that will ever be. Out.
Kaiser, we're going to celebrate my victory over your boy Smets. We'll go to the Anchor Bar, you and me, my friend. We'll go get some wings, some beer up at the Anchor Bar in Buffalo, New York, my friend. And then we'll commiserate you and your buddy on his loss. I'm coming back. I'm stronger than I've ever been, better than I've ever been. I'm playing like the champ I was. Better, though.
Pretty sure he's gone.
I keep doing that.
That's what I'm doing, man. That's what I'm doing.
Man, Christian love was almost as much as Kalinowski got.
Look how excited Molly is, Mark. She's so excited for my win. Look at her.
Yes. All right. Look, Mike, congratulations. You did it. You're having a run here, man.
There was never a doubt.
2 IG matches. You won
It's funny you say that, Christian.
You lost it. You haven't lost it.
I know, and you said, Mike, you're on a run this year. When was the last time I was on a run? Remember what happened with that run?
Look, I've never doubted your abilities, man. Sometimes your execution of how you speak to people, I'm not a big fan of. But other than that,
people got their feelings hurt.
Look, it works for you. So, Shannon, Mike, congratulations
wounds
on
heal.
the victory. See you next week as you will face Alex the Demon Damon and the Rockstars in the semifinals. Thank you.
Up for your Roxy.
All right, so that's going to start up with those two. But let's bring in. He was just here, and now Z-Man, Zipper, Zip. Look, man, it seems to be one of the things that kind of happens with you. You fight. You're one of the scrappiest guys in this league, and even in that Lord of the Rings category, you had a couple rough ones. You fought back. You got yourself there, and you just got tied up with that 5-pointer at the end. Did you think that if you would have taken those other JTEs, you might have gotten there?
No, because here's the thing that happened. I didn't lose to Mike Kalinowski today. And in my singles match, I didn't lose to Stacey Howard. Both times, I lost to my true nemesis in this league, which is my own bad luck. Like, I'm... You know what, Kaiser, from now on, I might have you pick my round 3 numbers for me, because it is amazing how good I am at picking the absolute worst category for my 5-pointer. Every single time, whatever number I say, gives me the last category that I want to hear. I got a 5-pointer in Who Said It. Mike didn't beat me today. I had bad luck. It's what happens. I'm used to it. So look.
Yeah, Who Said It's a very hard category to study for. Honestly, if you get that 5-pointer, it's kind of a death sentence.
Anymore.
Yeah, typically.
Because that's all he does. He just talks. And yeah, he won today. Sure. But if I had had any other 5-pointer, he would have had to answer his 5, and I have no doubt that he would have choked. Because the greatest player in the league is the player that Mike thinks he is, and he is not that guy.
Wow.
All right, Kaiser, you look at what Zipper said, but at the end of the day, he got a loss, and when a competitor gets a loss, so does the manager. So I know that it weighs heavily on you. Is there anything that you, Kaiser, could have done differently in this match from a managerial standpoint that maybe could have gotten your guy over the top?
Are you kidding me? That's a reach. Like, I had this kid studying every night. I was running drills with him. Like he said, man, the guy hits freaking quotes for 5 points. You know what I mean? That's just the universe not wanting him to beat this clown Kalinowski. So you know what? Zip had a good run. He got us a TKO. I'm happy for that. We racked up a few points. I'm just happy that we still have a whole season ahead of us for Zip to show what he can do. Whether it turns out we get a singles tournament or he can get in some teams. I'm proud of my guy. I can't stand these corruption people. I'm getting sick to my stomach right now. I might have to go soak my feet just to calm down. But really, I have nothing to say to you people anymore. I hope you all lose. I hope some of you fall on your way out of your houses today. I don't like any of you people. I guess we can leave it at that.
Wow. Oh, you just left me all by myself.
Hey, Christian.
That's all I wanted to do there.
Back to you.
It's apparently right back to me. Hi, everybody. Nice to see everybody. There we go. So, well, Zip, your manager just took off. Thank you. Look, you played really, really well. You put up a hell of a fight. And look, I'm sure, like Kaiser said, the singles tournament is right around the corner. 36 people. I'm sure we're going to see you in that one also.
Dude, here's the thing. Like, I like geek movies, but I fully believe that singles is where my strength is. I love superheroes. I love Middle-earth. But I also love a wide range of movies. And singles gives me a chance to play from a place of passion. And so that's what's going to happen when I come into the singles tournament, is I'm going to play from a place of passion. Like, I
easy
like these movies,
for
and
absolutely
for
nobody
them
to
is
say,
one
honestly.
thing. But in singles, it's going to be a whole other story.
All right, well, thank you to Eric Zipper. We'll see you in that singles tournament. Really appreciate it. Good fight here today, Zip. Mark, he did it again. Former two-time champion and Korruption. But look, this is the one thing. Kaiser made a gamble. Kaiser made a gamble in the beginning of the year in a draft, and he went after the biggest IG prospect in Parker while he had the champion, right? And so he put all his chips in to try to get some points in the IG, and now both of his horses are gone. And you have both of Korruption's horses still in there, because here is where we stand. Barbarian from the Finstock Exchange versus Chance Ellison from Korruption.
It's Barbarian versus
on one
Opportunity
side of the
Ellison.
bracket. And now this side of the bracket. From the Rock Stars, Alex the Demon Damon, the Star Wars champion, going up against the former two-time Inner Geekdom champion, Mike the Killer Kalinowski. These are some great semifinals here, Mark.
Yeah, Korruption is feeling those good vibrations right now, Christian. But for somebody like an Eric
Another
Zipper,
Beach
for
Boys
example,
reference.
I would say don't worry, baby, because it seems like he's using this it just as a primer so he can get
just
to
don't call it
another
out now.
tournament where he feels he has a great shot to win. So there's a whole lot to look forward to with not just the rest of this tournament, but the rest of the season as far as the movie Trivia Schmoedown goes. But Korruption, Christian, they're not thinking about any other pasture than just getting to the finals with at least one, but probably both of their remaining competitors. Could be some exciting stuff.
Now they're doing pretty good right now. If you look at where Shannon, and I've spoken to Shannon about this, they were in last place at one point.
They're going to take a
Because
little
of what
deuce
Mike
scoop
has
off
done,
into the
what Chance has
victory
done, what
circle,
Laura Kelly has
and then
done,
once
they
they
are
win, they're going
right
to take a
there.
trip to
And I can
Kokomo.
tell you what,
All I heard is you said, I'm going to take a little deuce.
really soon here is
Coop.
looking over his
Like,
shoulder at Korruption.
Well,
He
you know where
knows
your
that
ears
they're
turn
coming.
off.
I can tell you, I know that he's worried about them, and this would be big. Chance beating the Barbarian would be Korruption making a stance against the Finstock Exchange, and that happens next week. Once again, next week, semifinals, the Barbarian versus Chance Ellison and Mike Kalinowski versus Alex Damon. Korruption on both sides of the bracket. Try to be, can you imagine, as Mike said, a Korruption finals, Chance Ellison, former team's champ, versus Mike Kalinowski, his partner, former team's champ. That could be something, but we're not there yet.
We are not there yet. I'm sure when that match happens, it's going to be all Green Hornet questions. But again, we just do one match at a time.
Nice.
And I think that whatever final we get, it's going to be a great one, because look at these matchups we have remaining. Nothing but stellar competition, incredible gamesmanship, and, of course, a crap load of Inner Geekdom know-how.
All right, guys, so thank you for
And a
joining us here
sleepy
today.
pup.
Thank you to Mark Ellis. Make sure that you, if you haven't, please go and check out the Facebook group. There's so much happening over there. You find out you can interact with the community. You find a lot of times competitors are posting, we're posting. It's a lot of fun. And join the Patreon, patreon.com/Schmoedown. There's going to be a lot of exciting things. We're looking to put on some #1 contender matches. We're looking to put on some very special matches just for those $10 patrons, and then they'll air following week. But you got to join today, patreon.com/Schmoedown. Join today. For the great Mark Ellis, I'm Christian Harloff. We'll see you next time.
So, yeah. So Kalinowski's probably going to have the opportunity to fight against...
Opportunity.
But depending on how Opportunity strikes the Barbarian.
Oh, the Cobra. How the Cobra strikes the Barbarian. Connections! Yes! Really dumb. So, but what I love doing this, like, what world do we live in? Like, imagining a different timeline, a different world where the finals are... I'm sorry, am I boring you?
Just a bit.
All right, well, there we go. The finals are Barbarian versus Alex Damon, and Korruption just...
Is completely out of there?
Craps the bed.
Yeah.
In the semifinals. It's not going to happen. But let's be honest.
Ooh, I would hate to do that. I love my bed.
Yeah, but you could just, like, dig a hole in the bed, and then you never have to leave your bed. I mean, you might have to go to the kitchen. Anyway, so that could be really interesting. We have just move on. You have Barbarian and Alex Damon, who have the chances now to beat Chance and Mike, and that could be very interesting to see happen.
These are going to be some good semifinal matches as we lead up to the finale of this. That is why we are taking this opportunity to switch
gears from pre-recording like we're doing right now this instant to doing a live stream and getting some guests on there with us. So we will be this coming Thursday. I believe it's the 23rd.
Whatever this coming Thursday is.
This coming Thursday, the 23rd, we will be doing a live stream of Barbarian versus Chance Ellison with Eric Rodriguez, Nerd Chronic. He's going to be our special guest during that.
23rd.
This is going to be a lot of fun. So we're going to hopefully get some insight out of Eric. A lot of fun. It's going to be a blast. This is going to be a whole new idea that we're coming up with, and I hope it works well. So make sure you come back to this very channel for that in the future.
Same Cinefanatic place. Probably not the same time, though.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, that was a really good match. It did go Kalinowski's way. Would have loved to have seen Zipper take that, though.
Yeah, I mean, I would have at least liked to see like an even closer fight. Like Mike have to try to answer his 5 to win it.
But
that would have been fun too.
It still came down to round 3. Yeah. It came down to having to answer a couple of questions in round 3. That's the thing is, again, just making it to round 3 in a fight that close. This is Zipper going up against the former IG champion.
Yeah,
that's impressive.
2-time IG champion.
That's impressive.
Yeah, and he did a pretty good job, too. I mean, like he said there, coming down to a 5-pointer and who said it is the ultimate kryptonite in the Inner Geekdom division.
Mm-hmm.
There is no, you just have to know the quote that's asked at that point.
Yeah.
And if you don't know the specific quote that's asked, there you go. That's what happens when you get that category for your 5-pointer. So it's not so much that Zipper didn't win as much as anybody in that position would probably not be able to hit that 5-pointer.
Except Kalinowski, because he did.
Kalinowski knew it. So, I mean, in that given situation, like I just said, Kalinowski knew that quote.
Yeah.
But quotes are so hard, unless you're like memorizing the script of every single Inner Geekdom movie.
Which, oof.
The likelihood of hitting a quote that you know does lessen because there is still a decent pool of movies to pull quotes from.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah, Zipper said it best. He's up against his own bad luck. I mean, that's where the chips lie on this one. Interested to see what he does in the singles tournament, though, to see because I mean he seems a little bit more confident in singles than he does generally in Inner Geekdom. And he's been putting up a fight in Inner Geekdom. I mean, we've been talking about how he's improved as a player. So let's see the splash that he makes in the singles division.
And
now.
I can't remember the singles bracket, but there might be a chance that he ends up having to face off against Kalinowski in that.
I did actually save it. Let me pull it up real quick.
Depending on what side of the bracket everybody's on. So,
Eric, didn't want to work. Oh, he's up against Paul Preston first.
Yeah, but he may, depending on how they play, he may end up going up against Kalinowski again.
He's got a road ahead of him.
But
could face Erwin Naroka too.
That would be interesting if he can make it back to Kalinowski to see how he does in singles after saying that singles would be his strong suit over the IG. So that would be interesting to see as well. Any other final thoughts?
I mean, I feel like this war between Korruption and Dungeon will never end. There's a possibility, a very strong possibility, or at least a pretty decent possibility, we're going to see a Korruption versus Dungeon for the belt again. I mean, there's a lot of things that still have to fall in line. I mean, Smets obviously has to beat Chandru and defend the belt. And of course, either Mike or Opportunity have to win the IG tournament.
That's never going to get old.
Yeah.
Well, I can't actually, here's the thing, realistic here. I can't wait to see him against, he'll be like, Opportunity!
Opportunity!
He's going to be like, what the?
He's going to be like, shut up, guys.
That'll be funny.
You guys are dumb.
Yeah.
Yes, we are. Take great pride in that.
Yeah. Anyways, that's going to do it for this reaction. Make sure you go over to the Schmoedown Entertainment Network. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe over there. They just pulled off this entire weekend with Skybound, so go check out all the Skybound stuff as well, because all of that is all coming from one giant pool now, and all of it helps the Schmoedown. So go help them out any way you can. Hop on their Patreon, patreon.com/theschmoedown. Get on the tier that's right for you at that one. Again, there's these matches coming up. They're pay-per-view type matches. These are going to be good. Number one contenders, championship. Chris Jericho versus Kevin Smith with the undercard of Guy versus Bateman 2. Great stuff. Hop on that Patreon.
On that $10 tier, you get literally all the matches. I mean, come on. We said it in the last video, we say it again. The $10 every month is $120 for the year. That's the price that is worth for the Kevin Smith and Chris Jericho match.
Easily.
Like, I mean, $120 for the entire year, but you can get it for $10 for that month.
Yeah. So make sure, again, hop on those tiers. Oh, man, that's going to be so much fun. Can't wait for that.
Yep.
Let me see. Yeah. As for us, make sure you follow us on Twitter and Instagram. We are at Cinefanatics MLP. And also make sure you hop on our Patreon. It is patreon.com/cinefanatics. We've got more stuff that we will be developing pretty soon. There's going to be a lot of good stuff. We actually have a movie watch along that should be coming up pretty soon. We will be making that announcement. Again, make sure you follow us on our Twitter and come back Tuesday nights, 9:30 p.m. Central Time for the tagline where we're talking about some kind of movie news. Hopefully, maybe, possibly. Who knows? Come back anyways, see what we have cooked up for that evening. And again, also, we will be live streaming reactions starting this Thursday, the 23rd, with Eric Rodriguez and Nerd Chronic, editor extraordinaire of the Schmoedown. It's going to be a fun time. Also, make sure you like and comment this video. You can hit it down below right next to the subscribe button, which if your mouse is over there anyways, might as well click the subscribe. You could also hit the subscribe button that's right there above his head. Over here off to the side are a couple other videos that we have made, and as always,
opportunity.
Yeah. Later.
See ya. I had an opportunity to make a funny joke there, and I just completely biffed it.
That was about as sad as Sloop John B. I do just want to go home, or at least to bed. I get around.